Hey, good morning, traders. Today is Friday, May 12th, and Bitcoin is right on track. I wanted to bring a quick update before the weekend just so you know where we're at with both Bitcoin and these altcoins. All right, so I'm not going to delve into the larger macroeconomic picture for the purpose of this video. I just really want to zoom in here and talk about what's going on Bitcoin from a technical analysis standpoint. As you know, I have been calling for Bitcoin pullback to this expected neckline retest way back here in March, mid-March. And now it's almost mid-May. So for 2 months now, I have been expecting this, and it's kind of been a boring video after boring video because I really have not much to say other than expect Bitcoin to pull back and retest this neckline. Well, finally, we are doing that, and you can see it's actually even following my arrow, really making me look like a genius here. But, you know, we get this neckline retest, guys, and dude, that is extremely bullish because, you know, you want to retest these previous resistance points. And here we have a big old cup and handle pattern. So that's extremely bullish. Of course, we always have resistance above us, and we really would have to break through above that 30,500 mark and confirm for me to be full on bull. But at the same time, I will probably start dollar cost averaging in right there at 25,200, 25,300. And, you know, it's possible that we come down. Actually, the target for this head and shoulders pattern that I drew a few weeks ago is actually 24,200 at the level below. But I am not going to wait for that because that is a dip below the neckline. Now let's talk about altcoins, because altcoins are surprisingly strong, guys, and lots of good signs for altcoins finally. All right, I want to show you a few of those. All right, so I'm going to jump right to the totals chart. We're going to try to make this video fairly quick. So I got a busy weekend ahead of me. So I had two trend lines here, and I was hoping that we would target this lower trend line. We already have. We've got a wick down there, a touch. That's all I needed to see. Now we still may come down and rest on that a little bit, but that is a perfect touch of that trend line where I was hoping we would go. We still could even wick down to that 200-day, guys, but that is providing us support right now, and we are still in this larger Adam and Eve pattern. Extremely bullish. In fact, this target here, don't let that confuse you. That was from an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which ended up failing. I'm going to take that away because that's going to confuse you. But this larger Adam and Eve pattern, if I target for the total market cap here, where we're going to go once we break this neckline, you're looking at, so right now we're at 562 billion. You're looking at almost 900 billion. That is our target way up there. Let me get my square and just draw that in. That's where you're looking to go, guys. All right, and we're all set here on the total market cap. I mean, this is where you begin the dollar cost averaging in, and you're going to start to see some trades coming from me as well, as I'm starting to get actually excited about all of these tests. It seems contrary, but that's usually the way I am. When everybody is starting to get bearish, the charts here are showing me, no, it's time to be bullish. And again, Adam and Eve pattern on Ethereum. I'm just going to pull this Eve boob out. And there we have the touch of that neckline on an inverse head and shoulders pattern. All right, so we had an inverse head and shoulders pattern, came back and touched that. That is excellent. So this is the inverse head and shoulders target, but where's our Adam and Eve target? All right, let me just go down here and measure this out. It's going to be way above that. All right, so for the longer term, you're looking at 3,000, guys. That's what the charts are showing me. So this is excellent territory to begin dollar cost averaging in on alts and Ethereum. which is also an alt. I should have left that there actually. And not only am I going to leave that there, I'm going to draw another box up here so we have it for reference, and I'll fill that in later. All right, XRP, I told you the target down was 42. I actually bought there, and then I chickened out because I wasn't real sure with Bitcoin going down to that neckline. I wasn't sure, are alts going to mirror that move down or even exaggerate it? Now, in the bear market, alts tend to exaggerate any move down that Bitcoin makes. I realize my hat bill is a little bit low. You can't see my face. But when it turns bullish, when we get into a bull market, the indicators are usually just an exact mirror, or even alts hold their own. Now, what I'm really excited about during this drawback on Bitcoin is alts seem to be holding their own. For example, so I bought XRP at that 200-day moving average, and then after Bitcoin broke its neckline down, it looked like alts were going to follow. So around here, this first big red candle, I was like, okay, it looks like altcoins are going to actually mirror this move down or even exaggerate it, as they tend to do in a bear market. Now here you can see we have a green candle on XRP despite the red losses on Bitcoin. 2% loss on Bitcoin, 2% gain on XRP. This is showing us strength in the altcoin space. Finally, all right? So alts are holding their own. Again, audio, same thing, holding that 200-day moving average. That is where I bought previously and approximately where I sold. I was able to mark all green on my spreadsheet, but I think XRP, it was only $1 difference. So basically break even. At least I could mark it green, so it looks like, I mean, it was a win technically. A penny is a win, but you know, that's cheap. It's a cheap win, but I'll take it. Anyways, algo, same thing. No, actually not the same thing. It looks like we may go down to this 14 cents before opportunity is ready to buy, or I'd wait for us to go back over 16.47. You can see if I zoom in here, this candle is actually bullish. All right. So that is telling us there's some strength here as well. And maybe the bulls are looking to get back above that resistance. So those are the two things I'd wait for on algo right now. I'm not looking to enter here because we're below resistance, and I would only be looking to enter here at 14.4 cents or above 16.5 cents basically. ARB, all right. So I had that circle there because actually I was almost tempted to enter ARB. Here we're at new lows. Now you can see there's some nice accumulation going on down here. Again, that is showing signs of strength. I'm going to mark a level here because we have our accumulation right there. In fact, I could move that up slightly. I'll leave it right there. Anyways, that is a good level of support and that we have built because of all this accumulation down here. So again, a coin that has gone up when Bitcoin is going down, showing strength. Ape. Okay, that one looks like it's coming down to $2.87, our recent low. And so again, I would not enter this one unless we got down to 287 or above 354, one of those. But I'm not going to enter here in the middle. Do I see a level? Yeah, there is a little bit of a level here actually. Okay, wait a second, guys. I'm going to take that back, and here's why. And this is why you always have to be studying the charts. Not only is there a level here, which we are currently sitting on, you can see that, but take a look at this RSI. This is why I always have the RSI on my charts. And I like RSI over MACD because MACD, I haven't got the knack of understanding exactly when those trend lines are going to cross. Sometimes they touch and then they separate again in a way you don't want. This is a very simple indicator, and basically this: when you get into oversold territory, If that matches your chart patterns and levels that you have drawn, which in this case it does, you know that you have high probability of entering and making a win. I mean, we're way on oversold territory here on APE. So this is actually excellent entry area. I retract what I just said. We're not coming down to $2.87. At least the chart is not showing me that is the highest probability. The highest probability, because of where our RSI is and because I found this level here, is that we go up. So that is actually a good entry area as well. All right. Again, all of these alts are kind of matching. Now here I had Matic and I had a level drawn down here. Yeah, I think, let me take a closer look here again, make sure I'm not missing anything. I mean, yeah, there is a little bit of a level right here, actually, where we wicked down to. Interesting. Okay, so there is a level there, and we are in oversold, but we're not greatly oversold. It's possible with Bitcoin coming down to that 25,200 neckline that Matic could be dragged down with it. But right now it's positive when Bitcoin is negative. So again, showing strength and weakness. All of these altcoins doing the same thing. Dogecoin. I wasn't sure it would make it down to the 7 cents, but it did. Now I was thinking maybe we come down to the bottom of this. Nope, that's not, yeah. I said maybe we come down to the bottom of this larger formed, longer trending triangle, but I don't know that that's going to happen. So this is, Dogecoin is always a little bit iffy. In this case, I'd wait to see what the rest of the market is going to do before I made any entries here. This would be, all right, this would be watching what others do. RSI is not even into oversold territory yet. It is good territory to buy, yes, but there are better coins, as we just seen, with better opportunities. And so I would wait to see what the rest of the market does there. Dot in this bullish triangle. Not much to say about that. I mean, we have a level way below us. Should we break to the downside? But right now, the alts are showing me they have strength, so I don't think that's going to happen. I think we go to the upside and test resistance levels above. LTC finally got down to, this was a strong one during, well, everything else was going bearish. This was staying strong. And here we've got a level, all right, and almost, but I would be careful because, you can see we have somewhat of an M pattern forming here. We break this, if we break this trend line here, then we proceed down to these levels. I don't know what on Litecoin would make it that bearish, but that is a possibility. So again, this is one that you sit and wait, watch the rest of them. Solana, I've always said, is going to come down here and possibly retest previous resistance. That's this trend line that's descending. But right now we do have a bullish wedge, and with the bias of the rest of the altcoin space, again, looking positive to the upside. ADA on a trend line. Of course, you know about this inverse head and shoulders pattern. So should we break this trend line, then yeah, we become bearish. But right now we have 200-day support along with the trend line and this very bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern. Resistance remains up ahead here in this orange bar, which I can draw out a little bit further because that's where we're going to run into resistance. But again, good buying opportunity here. And then AVAX, okay, starting to form what looks to be an inverse head and shoulders pattern. If this right shoulder dips below our head, it's not a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern at that point. So we're coming into support there. Watch closely on that one. Anyways, guys, just a quick update. I hope you all are doing well. Get ready to follow me on these trades because I'm about to enter some trades. Got a busy day ahead of me, so I'm not exactly sure when I'll do that, but I'll probably enter some quick trades here. I'm going to pull up my drops tab portfolio. You can see where I'm at. Cash wise, we've got a $10,000 portfolio challenge, and this is publicly available to anybody who wants to follow me right now. You will see all the trades that I make. You will see when I make them. I'm not exactly sure. There's usually a follow button up here somewhere. I'm not sure if it notifies you on this app when I buy, but if you sign up on my website or follow me on Twitter, etc., any of my social media sites, except for, you know, when I don't make videos, except for YouTube. You want to follow like Twitter and just go to stewdom.us. You'll get notifications on your Substack, Twitter, TradingView app. I don't always post my trades on TradingView though, so that's where you've got to sign up, and you'll get notifications whenever I make an entry. Anyways, that is that, guys. I'm going to jump over to my out screen and wish you all a good day. Happy weekend. Stay tuned, guys, because we're about to make some trades here. I'm getting very positive right now on altcoins, and you have just seen why. Peace, y'all.